I have decided to start a new series. I'm calling it the Daily Ranita. And I'm just going to talk about little tidbits of what's going on in my life and what I'm doing at any given moment, whatever I feel like talking about. I want to get more comfortable talking on camera and seeing my face on camera, and I also want to practice editing my videos more. So here we are. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on in my life right now. Back in February of this year, I moved to New York City to attend the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. And I love the school so much. I loved every single one of my instructors. I loved the group I was with. It was just this phenomenally insane fever dream of an experience. So suddenly, as we all had to deal with in March of this year, the pandemic happened and it sent everyone home. And I struggled so much this summer. I had a hard time finding a job, and then finally started working at a nursing home back in Pennsylvania for a little while, which was wonderful. I love my job there. I love being an activity aide. It's always been something I think I'm good at. But then I just Friday I moved back into the dorms here in New York to restart my Amda experience. So I moved here Friday, and I love my dorm. I got a corner room this year, and for those of you who go to Amda know that the corner rooms are the bomb. They're huge compared to the other rooms. I love my room, for one. I have a full-size fridge. I have a bathroom connected to my room. So I feel very fortunate to have this amazing space to live in. And then on top of that, I got to come here like the day before Halloween. And I did not have to quarantine because Pennsylvania is not on the travel advisory list at this time. So I got to come straight into the city, set up my dorm, and then yesterday, there was a virtual concert with a RuPaul Drag Race contestant, Brita Filter, and she performed for us and was hilarious and funny and extremely talented. I ended up getting in the top 5 of the costume contest they had on Zoom for that, which made me feel pretty great. I didn't do anything fancy. I'm very crafty, and I paper mache'd a pumpkin helmet. I'm sure I will probably try to make an appearance with that at some point in time because it's hilarious. The whole costume cost me maybe $2. So it was really nice and pretty fun to get in the top 5 for that. And then the two people who won, like, they went beyond what I could ever do with makeup and hair. And then they danced on camera, and it was just, they were phenomenal. So congratulations to them. But today is Sunday. I got up this morning, I recorded a devotional and got that posted this afternoon. I had to find a new video recording software. For whatever reason, I've been using OpenShot for a while, and it wasn't working, and I couldn't get anything to do what I wanted it to do. And whenever I get a video uploaded into OpenShot, it would just like lag, and then the sound wouldn't work, and I couldn't like preview the video to see that it looked decent at least. So I found a new software, and I'm using the free version of it. I may purchase the full version. Let me see. It's DaVinci Resolve is what it is, and I really love it. Like, what would take me an extra 30-40 minutes in OpenShot, I cut that time out with this software. So I'm really looking forward to learning it and using it more, because I really feel like it is super useful. It's beautiful and fast and very easy. It's very well thought out and laid out. So that made I think that's going to make my videos go by way faster for me. Tomorrow I have my first day of classes. Let me get my schedule book so I will talk about that and I'll know what I'm talking about. But tomorrow I have acting, musical theater, VPS, which is voice production and speech. It teaches American standards, so like when you don't even realize that you speak with an accent and things like that, it helps you to fight against your natural instinct and what you've been raised, because we're human, it's normal. But so when you come across things on stage or on camera, it's easier to understand you. So it's sort of like the basis for accents and things like that. And then I have sight singing. So I don't know any of my teachers except for my tap teacher, and I had him last semester and he's wonderful. I fell in love with him. He's extremely talented, and I feel very fortunate to be here. So we're 6 minutes in. I feel like I've been rambling a lot, but I'm just gonna let it go that way because this is sort of my little experiment, and I hope you guys will come along for the ride with me and just follow me on my journey and see what I'm doing. I don't know how often I'll post these. I don't know if it's going to be like a weekly thing or just kind of like a whenever I feel like it thing. But I want for those who are interested in coming to Amda to feel like they've got a little more information, and I want to just get more comfortable being on camera. I want to get more comfortable talking, sort of unscripted. I feel like everything I do is scripted. I always have to write it down so I don't ramble and I make more sense and I don't say a million times. So here I am. I'm just kind of putting it out there and making this and hoping that someone out there enjoys it. And well, I guess this is the end of this one, and let's take one of this experiment.